Good morning and welcome to Friday Live and Mail Call. I'm Steve, and like almost always, we are coming to you live from the great windy state of there we go. And as you can tell, I am all dressed up for Snowmageddon. And depending on what station you listen to, we're going to have anywhere from 3 to 12 inches of snow. So and it won't happen till tomorrow. But I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning and it was 41 degrees. And as of right now, it is 28. So the temperature's starting to drop. And it'll get down probably into the single digits, which for Oklahoma here, Oklahoma City, that's pretty cold. All right. Of course, I grew up in much colder weather. On my 21st birthday, it was minus 22 degrees in Chicago. So, which is the coldest I think I have experienced. Although I did have a wind chill day in school at Iowa State, where it was like 70 below wind chill. So anyway, we'll have a little bit of discussion about Snowmageddon once we get everybody up and on board. Of course, live from the where'd he go? Live, from up on top of the Cumberland Plateau, we got my good buddy. Rocky Top, you'll always be. Good morning, John. Are you all bundled? Oops.
I don't look like John.
Oh, I added the wrong John.
There I am.
Hell,
there he is.
Good morning, all.
He's down there.
Well, as long as I screwed up and brought Lynn up before John, we might as well get Lynn out of the way as well. All right. Now I got
there's a much better version of that
on board.
A much better version. I like Andy's comment this morning. It's the Dead Rabbit Hat Club.
Well, I've got a Target version of this hat, which was great. But my son went, not this Christmas, but the Christmas before, went and got me this one from Duluth Trading. And I have been out in the cold weather just sweating in this thing. It gets so hot. So I call it my cousin Eddie hat. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, last week I wore a yellow shirt, just grabbed it off the shelf, and everybody was worried that these went away, and now they're still out there. I could stretch further, but my arms don't. So I wore a nice dark shirt this morning. So you can see them, know that they're still here. And I'm here. Sort of.
All right. I'm Matthew McGonaghy. Let's run through and get our roll call out of the way. And first on the list. Whoops. All right. Is All right, is Party Time Man himself.
Say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. Say it's your birthday. We're gonna have a good.
And
Happy
birthday.
485.
Mr.
And
Methuselah.
yeah. And today would have been my dad's 101st birthday.
Oh.
So, after John, we had our favorite pilot.
Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle.
All right. Good morning, Andy. And we have our buddy just south a tad bit.
Tell me about the good old days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy.
All right. Good morning, JD. And where is there we go, Mr. Tuna himself in
Big bay window with a view of the stars and a field full of corn.
All right, Dwight. I see it's only 7 below there. All right. I always love it when it's 7 below a 0 temperature, which means it's 7 degrees below no temperature at all, right? Isn't that 0, no temperature at all? Now, here is the fun fact question of the day. No cheating, John. No cheating. All right. No GTSing, no Googling this. But does anybody know the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit? There's the fun. That's the fun fact question of today. And
The
we'll see if
temperatures are
anybody-
different.
That's correct. But that's not the answer. That's not the answer. Okay. And next in line is our buddy across the pond in our little Dutch boy.
I'm a Dutch boy.
All right.
Ollie.
Good morning, hi. And more importantly, good
Hi.
morning, Ali. All right. Kyle. All right, Kyle Stevens is next. I forgot what song we agreed upon for Kyle. Does anybody know what song we agreed upon? Kyle, are you in Alabama? All right, let me know if you're in Alabama, because I almost did one. I can't remember whether you were in Alabama or Mississippi. So let me know that, because I've got a song for you if you're in Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
Exactly. All right. And
And do you want the answer to your Celsius Fahrenheit question?
yes.
Did you Google it?
Okay, Celsius cells It's based on water, where it changes its characteristics at 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. It changes from a liquid to a solid. At
That's where it turns to ice.
boiling
It freezes. Water freezes at 0 Celsius.
Celsius. It boils at 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. It
Yeah,
changes.
but I didn't ask what is. You've told me what Celsius is, but the question was, what is the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit?
Celsius is the third letter. Fahrenheit is the sixth letter.
Yeah. I don't know that part. I just know that.
Well, so you do not know the
change
answer to
of
the question.
state.
When we are done with roll call, the Cliff Clavin in me will answer that question for you. All right. And so with that, next in line is our good friend James at Dundee. Dried maggoty butter. See, I left that last line off. I cut that off the song just so I could sing it.
You sing it well.
Yeah. I love it. All right. And next we have I know I have you. Where are you at? Oh, there it is.
I'm in Tennessee. I don't know.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been.
All right. Oh, I forgot to say, High was without electricity, he said.
Ooh.
All right, going on. Still scrolling.
I know my daughter's in Sweden right now, and she was showing pictures of the snow piled up at the airport.
Derek Wimberly is with us this morning, W3H. Good morning, Derek, and welcome. All right. Yeah, I'm still scrolling. All right. Next on the hit parade is all right.
Another hit.
Good morning, Anthony. Minus 13 Celsius in Dundas, Ontario. High says that the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit is one's an F and one's a C.
Yep.
All right, so Kyle is in Alabama, so I will have a song for him definitely next week. Alan at Mason Dixon, who I have not seen yet, I got his song all downloaded. I'm in the editing stages on his. And then Fresno, I can't remember Fresno's full thing to look him up to get a picture, but I got his song downloaded too.
Fresno will be heard it through the grapevine.
That's what it's going to be, as a matter of fact. All right. And
I hope Boxcar Jerry can be patient. He said he's only here to hear his song.
all right. Ray Ron is with us this morning.
Dragon lives by the sea.
autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
All right. Good morning, Ray Rod.
I met him once. He came to one of our shows. Then he
Ray Rod
moved.
there? He's
Yeah.
well, he's from
I think it had something to do with the show, and then he moved.
yeah, he moves his job moves him around.
Your Grandpa Rails moved too. He came to the show, then he turned around and moved. I don't know. Everybody comes to our show.
Maybe it's you,
move.
Lynn.
Maybe it's
I didn't
me.
see- Is Jerry here? I didn't see. I missed Jerry. Where's he at?
Oh yeah, he was up there quite a ways. Boxcar Jerry. He said, "I'm only here for
I
my
missed-
song."
Okay. Well, I missed him, so I'm going to go ahead and play.
last.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm all the way at the bottom, so here we go. Alrighty. Good morning, Jerry. I missed you. I'm sorry. All right. Grandpa says one is metric and one is not. Okay.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah. And I gotta put mine up there. And I gotta find it before I answer. Here we go. All right. Here I am, and I'll answer the question. And the answer is Celsius is where fresh water freezes. Fahrenheit is where salt water, seawater freezes.
Oh,
There you go.
interesting.
That is what the difference is.
Hmm.
Andy, you wait and answer then when I'm giving the answer? Doesn't count.
Did you do Grandpa Rails theme song yet?
I did.
Did you?
I think
okay.
I did.
Well,
Grandpa,
I may have been answering
tell me
phone
about the good old day.
calls.
It has a picture of him and me. Yeah, we did that one.
I think I was on
You
myself
answered it earlier. I'm sorry, Andy. Okay. All right. I'll give it to Andy then. So. All right. So, let's talk about Snowmageddon.
Because I've got a story.
Now,
go ahead.
Since most of the U.S. east of the Rockies is under winter storm warnings, and of course this is Amherst weekend, and vendors and people alike are canceling a lot. But everybody's rushing out to the grocery stores, and to get you get to the grocery store and the bread and milk aisles are empty. My wife and I do our big grocery shopping for the month on the third Wednesday of every month. Okay, so we went this Wednesday, and Walmart it was pandemonium, and I just sit there and shake my head. All right, most of you know I grew up in suburban Chicago, and went to school at Iowa State. And, I can count on one hand from 1958 to 1982 the number of times
59.
that I had been snowed in for more than one day. Okay. Now, for those people that live out on a farm in rural America, like Dwight, as an example, I can understand stocking up for winter storms. All right? Fully understand it. But in most cases, I can't imagine anybody being snowed in for more than 3 days. Okay? I mean, it's possible, I'm sure. But who doesn't keep enough food for 3 days? 3 days in their house. Okay. 60 for us, James, 67 and 79 were the two big ones that I remember. Two of the ones I was snowed in for. Okay. And 60, both of those were for 2 days. Okay. We were never snowed in more than 2 days. Anyway, so I chuckle, all right, when these people just go absolutely bat crap crazy to run to Walmart or the grocery store and buy all this food. You know, you see them with cartloads of food. Henry Cho, if you don't know who Henry Cho is, he's a comedian.
Good.
He grew up in
Good.
Knoxville, Tennessee, and he is Korean. All right, his parents, his father's a nuclear physicist from South Korea, and worked at the nuclear research facility there at what the hell's the name? It's just west of Knoxville. Anyway, all right, and he talks about people in grocery stores and so forth going nuts, and I just have to laugh, and yeah, Grandpa Rails is yeah. Here's the best answer yet. Dwight only ran to the store to stock up on donuts. There you go, Dwight. Now, you know, you live out in the country, especially like central Illinois, where you can get snow drifts, all right, on a bright sunny day, block the road. All right. I've seen that happen a lot in Iowa when I was in school. So Andy's new DCC system was with the courier. All right. Way to go, Andy. And but yeah, it's dumbfounding to me to this hat gets too hot.
Well, I
It
started
really
to share
does.
the story and we ran out of time. 6 years ago, 2020, everybody kind of remembers that. And we didn't really realize what was going on. And we went to a little mini Walmart. We love corned beef and cabbage. And it was coming up on St. Patrick's Day. So the stores are running special. But usually the store would say you could only buy 2, you could only buy 6, the big corned beefs. So we'd gone to one store and I noticed the paper aisle was empty. And I even took pictures of it and shared it on, Facebook. Hey, this is weird, Then we went to the local grocery store. It's called Vaughn's. It's Albertsons. It's like K. Rogers. Kroger's K. Roger. And so we're in there. And I think the limit was like 6. So we got 6 big corned beefs. So then we get a big bag of potatoes. And we get a couple of heads of cabbage. And, some carrots and celery and all the stuff like that. And we go to get in line, and here's the lines all the way to the store. Now, 99.5% of the baskets have nothing but toilet paper, paper towels, napkins, paper stuff, anything paper. And here we come rolling up with a cart full of corned beef and potatoes and, food. And you look over, and all these people are looking at us, and we're looking at them, and you could feel the thoughts in their head. We're buying toilet paper, and these people are buying food. Maybe we should be buying food. And
Yeah,
to the
Henry
point-
Cho.
Go ahead.
But Henry Cho, one of his jokes is that if you get to the store late, shopping for a winter storm, the only thing left in the bread aisle is hot dog buns. So as a kid, somebody asked him at lunch one day if he had a hot dog for lunch, and he said, "No, it's just peanut butter and jelly on a hot dog bun." And the kid says, "Oh, your mom was late to the grocery store, huh?" Anyway, hey, some other people have joined us, so let's
Yes.
bring them on aboard, shall we? And where's he at? There we go.
It was down in
All right, welcome, Robert. Glad you could make it. And 156 Andrew has joined us as well. And not to be left out or minimized in any manner. Ooh, excuse me. We have our buddy from, he's the Middle Eastern. Middle Eastern, that didn't sound right. Anyway, Jason's here with us this morning.
And I'm riding on the cotton belt railroad line in the pitching, rolling rhythm and noise.
There we go. And
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Not
Well,
wanting
I
to
guess-
show yourself, huh?
I
Since you're
guess I
Middle
need to
Eastern?
flip my. I guess I need to flip my camera back around because y'all already missed the train.
Oh,
I didn't miss it. I watched it. I saw you down there, but Lynn was talking. I couldn't bring you up.
Oh, well, you got to learn to cut him off. You know,
Jason.
just hit that
Jason.
mute button. Hey, there we go. Trainfreakhobbies.com.
Train-
No, just learn to hit that mute button on Lynn and bring me up, and we'll all be good. All right, let me get flipped around.
Oh, I don't have any packages this week, but it looks like Lynn has something from Jason, huh?
yeah.
Jason, you don't look Middle Eastern.
Why don't you
No,
share
I'm
that?
not. Far from it.
Okay.
You gonna share that, Lynn?
Oh, okay. I've been holding on to this for almost a week. Of course, it arrived after Friday. Is there an easy way to open this, or do you just got to rip it apart? Or
Just rip it apart. You'll be fine.
rip it apart. Okay, here's something sharp.
It's just got some exploding confetti inside.
Oh, I was hoping for glitter myself. Yeah,
As long as it's
Yeah.
not paint.
glitter would be nice. You want me to drag this out, or you want me just to open it?
I mean, it's your
Well-
package.
Yeah, I've been waiting
When
all
you
week.
have an hour-long
Literally.
show, you can't do a Heath.
Ooh, there's a self-sealing thing right there. Ooh, we got some newspaper. I don't get to read the newspaper. You know, it is interesting every once in a while when you get something and there's nothing but paper and you get to read the crossword puzzle.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna make a joke here, Jason. Arkansas is so backwards; they still have newspapers.
Believe it or not.
Okay, are you ready? Turn this around, right side up. Dum, 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 dum.
All right.
All right, a tower, a freight yard tower.
So there's a funny
Cool.
story about that tower.
Ha, ha, ha.
Crooked Dave was sharing it on his Thursday morning brew a couple weeks ago. And
Right.
that's the same tower that's in his Willard yard on the top level of his layout. And I just commented saying, "Hey, I got 2 of these in stock." And of course, now you see who's one of the guys that got it, but they both sold same day.
Huh.
So
That's a nice tower. I was up in one of those on the Burlington North Yard in Minneapolis back in my college years. Back then, it was one of the larger hump yards in the country, and I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity to watch them hump a train, but it is mesmerizing to watch, especially
yeah.
from up in the tower.
So Pine Bluff Yard, Pine Bluff, Arkansas, there's a levee right beside the yard, so you can sit on top of the levee. You're up higher than the hump.
Oh, okay.
So,
Andy wants to know, how's the sewage situation, Jason?
so plumbing's done. It was
Pretty
done
good.
effective Friday last week. They started the tile work, and the guys over there hoping to have all that finished today. And then all that will be left is baseboards and hooking up the new toilet, new shower kit, and the new vanity and sink.
I got to put a new toilet in, as a matter of fact. Robert says you are Middle Eastern. When you're not on YouTube, you wear a turban.
Only when I get out of the shower.
What's all this stuff?
What's all what stuff?
Oh, it's all full of little paper shredded pieces.
I told you there was some exploding confetti in there.
Yeah.
When I was looking at the crossword puzzle, and that newspaper was from 2022. You saved newspaper that long? Huh?
No, sometimes it gets shipped to me. I mean,
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised because I also use the newspaper for scenery.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Guess who has joined us?
I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. No. I'm overdue. I'm really in a stew. No time to say goodbye. Hello, I'm late.
That always makes my day.
Yep. Good morning, Joe. And I hope everything went well at the vet. So
Yeah, could take that a couple of different ways.
no, he's got a new little puppy.
Ah,
Yeah, Tammy. Her name is Tammy.
Tammy. Yeah. Didn't Tammy and Ray bring that to you, Joe, if I'm not mistaken?
I think
Oh,
so.
Tammy has a hurt foot. Oh.
oh,
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Lynn,
So,
are you still unboxing that?
No, that was it. That
Yep,
was-
just one item.
Well,
Okay.
John, you want to talk about your little project here?
Well, it's been a little cold here in Tennessee, so I've been working on my CNEI gondolas. I have done a final count. I do have 34 of them, and I've got 32 of them converted. And besides the numbering, which is pretty easy, it's better than putting on individual numbers. But yeah, instead of that, I put on new trucks because these old AHM and Roku ones, they either have the split pin that pops into the bottom, or they've got the hard pin that goes through the truck and into the body. So they've all been converted over to a truck that's held on by a screw. They all have metal wheels, KD couplers installed. I've rusted all the interiors of the boxes of the gondolas and got them added into my JMRI list of cars. So hopefully I don't have to do another CNEI gondola for a while. I probably have the record of the most CNEI gondolas. I guess.
You got as many as a prototype, it looks like.
No, there was over 300 of them. So
Okay.
Well, then you're short about 270.
yeah, I know. I'm
Get
almost
after it.
up to the number of GP7s they had, and I've almost got as many 282 steam engine as they had. So you
See,
know,
282, that would be Mikado's, I
yeah,
believe.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got 27 of them. Yeah, most of them are the Athearn ready to run ones, but yeah, some of them still need some work too. They had a problem with that particular run of Mikados that the drive gears would strip. So I've gotten a lot of these on eBay for low price, like $25, and all it needs is a $10 gear put in it.
Mm.
And then I had they had a second common problem that the one of the wires that was screwed into the back of the frame of the engine itself under the cab, their soldering jobs would desolder from that ring. I found several that was the only thing wrong with them. So of course I fixed them and they run great. So sometimes, knowing what the common problems are to a particular brand of engine helps you in the repairs. But I tell you what, those engines are the hardest thing to get the shell off of them. You almost
Yeah.
think you're breaking them. You have to pry so hard. So that was my show for the week. Of course, last week I showed the box cars that I was working on. Same method of doing the self-made numbers for them. I got a little problem with that because those box cars, even though the same brand, they change colors. Some are more of a red brown and some are more brown. So they don't look great, but again, they're a cheap boxcar, and I'm not going to spend a lot of money on putting on individual decals on them. It's just not worth it. And I was going through some of my other storage boxes, and I got like 10 more of them, and they're all 53 340. So I got to change all those numbers. But
John,
yeah,
do you follow Charles Smiley?
yes,
Have you seen a lot of his recent model railroading videos he's done, like where
not recently, no.
he's put out a lot of videos recently where he's upgrading his rolling stock from like the 60s, 70s, even from the 50s, like the all metal like tank cars, for example.
Mhm.
But he's done different videos like on flat cars, gondolas, box cars, hoppers, tank cars. You should check his stuff out.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, he's got good rail fanning videos too, but
yeah.
Greg has joined us from Midsummer Railway N Scale
Let's
from
see, what's the number? There's the number.
Down Under.
That,
Hello, Greg.
if I could get that in focus, that number doesn't look real bad. It looks like they
And
painted it out and redid the number.
John, in the background of one of your photos, you've got your tanks on a flat car. And
Yeah.
Joe Rader wants to know if those are M48s or M60s.
I have M48s and M47s.
There you go. I think it's an M48. And
Probably
In the
the M48 looks like an M60. Of course, I was on
One right there.
M60A3. No, that's an M46. Can't tell from that picture. That's an M48A1. Yeah.
okay.
I was on an M60A3 in the Army, so, and M60A1, and I actually had an M48A5 for 3 weeks in Fort Irwin, California for desert training. But we were broke down 75% of the time there. So
That's right out there.
yeah.
Cool.
So
All right.
and
Well, I have one thing I was going to share, and I have been actually I'm under my sweater. I'm wearing the T-shirt Jason made me buy, just for the record. And the project I was working on this week, and there'll be a workbench Wednesday for it next week, is this AccuRail bi-level auto rack that Jason also made me buy at the train show back in
Jason made me buy
November.
this.
He's a bad
John, you're next.
or a good influence, depending on how you want to look at it.
other military vehicles somebody may like.
The AccuRail, it went together fairly well. I used wire, jeweler's wire for the top rail, attaching it with super glue, but I really don't like the way it turned out. I'll probably redo it. I think what I'll do is use a pin vise and drill.
Why don't you, Steve, blow yourself up? Put me and the other two knuckleheads off to the side.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a pin vise on those vertical supports and
run the wire through it.
Yeah, weave the wire through it and to help it. I think it'll look better if I do that. I've got another bi-level to do, and so I'll do it that way. And if that one turns out well, then I'll come back and do this one. And then I also have a tri-level that I found. Neither of those two Jason made me buy, but indirectly he did, because once he got me started on the one, then I had to have more. All right, so it's all Jason's fault.
Absolutely.
It was a fun project. Of course, it comes with the for the trucks. It comes with the pin through the truck that John was talking about earlier, and I immediately changed those out with screws. And then the loading ramps, they're offset, one on each side, so that when they marry up to the car, they drop down. I left one end of the lower off so that I get cars in it.
And then you'll glue it, and then glue it back in.
Yeah, right. And when I get a 3D printer and can print some cars, and there should be plenty of vehicles on places like Thingiverse, right?
There might be.
Hopefully. I would think. I know there's a lot of military vehicles, but that's not what I want. Although I could use Jeeps as an example. So.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see how they moved Jeeps though?
Yeah.
They turn them sideways on the cars
and stack them on.
Really?
Yeah.
And stack them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the windshield folds down, so you could just one on top of another. Yeah. Well, have you ever seen how they transported Chevy Vegas?
Yes, for the Vegas standing straight up.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Vertipack. All right. Yep. The box car come down like that, and they drive it up there, and zoop. Then, of course, when they stopped building the Vega, all those cars were worthless.
That's right.
Anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
But that was what my project was this week.
Now, Steve, if you have to buy cars, have you calculated how much that one car will cost you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, these hold the bi-levels hold 10 cars. You could probably get 12 on them, but 10, and you figure at $10 to $15 a piece if you use Oxford die cast as an example. And
That's expensive.
so, yeah, it gets real expensive real quick. The save, I can buy a resin printer for the savings on all these auto racks. So
the trick to it is your bi-level carried mostly trucks and vans, where your tri-level carried more of the cars because they had a lower profile.
Yeah.
That's the way they designed. Actually use whatever they had available.
Yeah, but it would be all you could have a mix of different type of cars on there, but it would all be the same brand on the same car.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. Oh, highest power's back. And then there is light, he said. All right.
All right.
Well,
There you
good
go.
for you, High. Better yet, and then there's heat if you have electric heat.
I'm really hoping we don't lose power this weekend.
Yeah, that's my main goal, is not to lose power.
I don't care. I got a generator and my although I got a gas furnace, but without electricity, the blower doesn't run, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're still without heat. But I do have a gas log fireplace, so I can maintain a certain amount of heat with it. Plus, I have a generator, so I'm not really.
Well, I got the fireplace, wood stove insert, and then I've got a Mr. Buddy heater and filled up on propane. And let me tell you, Tractor Supply, they filled their propane tank at 1 o'clock the day before yesterday, and that's when I went and got my tanks filled. And they ran out of propane by 8 o'clock that night.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it is right before Thanksgiving, because everybody's going to get their propane tanks filled for their turkey fryers.
Yep.
So I always go like a week and a half, 2 weeks in advance to fill mine up. And as JD says, put another log on the fire.
Yeah, I've got
some bacon and some beans.
I got a wood fireplace, and my firewood supply is totally stacked. So I got enough to burn. In fact, I'm gonna give my new neighbor some because his heater doesn't work too well anyway. So it'd definitely be a problem if we stay cold for too long. And they're looking at a week and a half of 30-degree weather. So
there's two ways of determining a really severe storm, whether it's the aftermath of a tornado or whether it's winter storm warning, whether it's flooding, whether it's hurricanes. And the two ways that I know of and are probably the most reliable is number one. All right, FEMA goes on alert based upon the reaction status of Waffle House. Okay, Waffle House has different degrees of emergency response to storms. Some of you may be thinking I'm joking. I'm not. All right.
No, it's true.
It's true. FEMA actually uses that to determine what their response stage is going to be. It's nuts. The other way, and I got real familiar with it in Florida, but it's valid in other places. Is Jim Cantori in your neighborhood? If he is, it's time to get out.
Yeah.
For those that don't know who Jim Cantori is, he's like the lead storm guy for the Weather Channel.
Yeah, that dude is a nut.
Mm-hmm.
And they have some great commercials where he goes into a store. He's like at the beach, all right, a beach town, and he's there, and he goes into the grocery store, and this guy sees him, recognizes him, he's right in front of the bread, and he just takes all the bread off the shelves and runs. You see him running out of the store with loaves of bread falling out of his cart and everything. And then Jim Cantori's got a beach ball, and he goes out, he's standing there at the beach, and everybody sees him, and mass hysteria, and everybody leaves the beach, and he goes, "What, I can't go on vacation?"
I've actually was told, and I don't know how true it is, but I was told that actually happened.
Oh yeah, it was based on an experience he had, and it's a big joke, but you know how you got some jokes with they're not really jokes.
Yeah.
If Jim Cantori shows up, you don't want to be there.
Right.
It's as simple as that. So,
well, I know there was someone from the Weather Channel in Little Rock, about this winter storm coming in, but it wasn't Jim Cantori. It was one of the other ones.
Yeah.
So
Jim Cantori, I think, was spotted in Hagerstown, West Virginia or somewhere wherever Hagerstown is. That's where Jim Cantori was spotted yesterday. So that's where you
another
don't want to
train
be
coming.
right now. All right, another train.
Yeah, this one's not moved. Well, I can't tell if it's moving as fast or not as fast, but the crossing gates just came on.
Hagerstown is in Maryland. Okay. All right.
There we go. So Lynn might have caused y'all to miss the first one, but at least now y'all get to see the second one.
All righty.
I'm just picking on you, Lynn.
Okay. My shoulders are round. It just rolls right off.
If you had square shoulders, that would be
I'm trying to drag you to make you bigger. Now, let's do it this way. All right, and move you to there, and then do that. There we go.
That looked like a CN SD50, SD60 maybe. That Canadian National unit. I didn't really pay attention if it was a Triclops.
Hell, sometimes they go by so fast, it's hard to. I can't tell the difference between most modern locomotives since they all have the same basic safety cab nowadays.
That and
all right, John has made it. We already celebrated your birthday, John.
Happy birthday, John.
Mr. Methuselah.
Happy 485.
Well, you're talking about the Canadian Railroad a couple of years ago, and I got a video of it up in Tehachapi, part of the mountains around the desert. Saw a Canadian National, a Canadian Pacific, and a Kansas City all together pulling a train.
Oh, wow.
Did they all have maple leaves on them?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. This was about 2 years ago, but it was strange to see the Canadian, two different Canadian roads and a Kansas City, all three of them together.
Some well cars.
Yep, there was a couple of empties. That's turned into intermodal now.
Yep.
This is what we call a double, where you get a mixed freight on the front and then intermodal on the back. And they do that so that way only one train crew runs two trains.
I didn't see at the start. How many engines were up front?
Three.
Okay. And maybe they have one in back?
There might be one. Sometimes you'll see them in the middle. But this one looks pretty light because they're using a lot of front runners. Or Spline cars.
Robert used to be my friend.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. There we go. Now I can go back to my spot.
There you go. Go back to your spot.
All right. Well, we're fast approaching our 1 hour mark. Does you guys got anything else you want to add today?
Well, if I don't lose power, I'll be working on the railroad this weekend.
Cool. We can be watching you.
I might go live. I just might do that.
Do that. Do that. I was supposed to be busy tomorrow. The craft distillery I volunteer at was having its 3rd anniversary party tomorrow, but they've rescheduled it for the following Saturday. So,
But see, I was supposed to be with the Scouts this weekend. And we were supposed to go over to Russellville over at Nuclear One for their Merit Badge University, and that got rescheduled for next month. So
that is a nuclear plant there, right?
it is.
That's what I thought. Okay.
It's the only one in Arkansas. We've got, I believe, 3 coal power plants and 1 nuclear.
For the whole state?
For the whole state. Several hydroelectric.
Oh, yeah. You got all kinds of those. You know, Bruce Ferry Lake has one. And
yeah. You got Washita, Catherine, which is below Washita. You've got Lake Greason, Lake DeGray, Bull Shoals, Norfolk. I mean, there's a lot.
Table Rock is actually Missouri, isn't it? The dam.
Yeah. Yep. And then Beaver Lake, too.
So, well, although I'm sure it supplies power to parts of Arkansas.
Well, so Beaver Lake flows into Table Rock. Rock flows into Taneycomo. And then Taneycomo flows into Bull Shoals. And I believe all 4 of those have hydroelectric.
Yeah, Taneycomo is more, it doesn't even look like a lake. All right. It's a dam. Like they're all dammed up rivers, but that one doesn't spread out like the rest of them do. So.
No, it's not built real tall.
Oh,
because
apparently,
if they did, they would it would flood out Branson.
Right, exactly. Old Branson, yes. New Branson sits up high enough where it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
The west of the highway, out there on Music Row. All right. Well, Rick Bailey looks like he's going live tonight. So
yeah, Rick has started going live on Friday nights, and he's kind of picking up where he left off with Sidetrack Sunday, where he's just working on building kits.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see Rick back.
Me too.
Yes, I know he had a rough year last year, and I kind of know where he was at because I was almost there. But I'm glad to see that he's back.
Yep.
But, Rick and I email back and forth with updates, so I'm up on what's going on. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, guys, it's a minute and a half shy of 1 hour.
Oh, so see what John said? So Rick is hosting Sidetrack Sunday for John this Sunday.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Get a double dose. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal. All right. With that, I want to thank everybody for joining us here at Friday Live and Mail Call. And make sure you go to the store and buy out all the bread and milk.
Or you're going to get stuck with hot dog buns.
Yep.
Yeah, you get stuck with hot dog buns, and you might be snowed in for 3 hours or so.
Yeah.
We're going to get sunburned ourselves.
All right. With that, I want to thank everybody again, and y'all have a safe and a warm weekend. Later, everybody.
Bye, all.
Bye.
Take care.